Okay guys, Rich Hunt, your Shift Transformations, back for day 3 of your 5-day challenge, okay? Hope you're liking the first 2 so far. Hope you're not too beat up, but I've got another one here today. It's about a 20-minute workout. That's not including the rest time, so you got about 20 minutes of full work. And today we got the 2-minute AMRAP challenge, okay? So before I tell you what the structure of the workout is, I want to go through what the moves are. It's nothing really fancy with the moves. I'm going to give quick demonstrations of what they are and how you can either tweak them up or dial them back, whatever your ability level is. Okay, so anyone can do this. All right, so we're going to start today with a 2-minute AMRAP for a push-up. So if you're not familiar with the AMRAP, that's as many reps as possible for a certain amount of time. In this case, it's 2 minutes. Okay, so for the push-up, what we're going to do is just a normal push-up, guys, nothing fancy, okay? So you're going to come down. We're not be cheating now. We're going to be doing a push-up where our chest will be touching the ground and we'll be coming back up. If you cannot do a push-up, put your knees on the ground, okay? Bring your chest down to the ground and then come back up. If it's still difficult, move your knees in a little more and do them like that. If a push-up is way too easy for you, add a plyometric in there, and that can be a clapping plyometric where your hands are going to come off the ground, come down to the ground, up, clap. Like that. Okay, that makes it much more difficult. Okay, that's exercise number 1. The next one is a renegade row, and this one will be working our back, and it's going to be working core, because you're going to be in a plank position. Okay? So you put your dumbbells down, and I want you to position them a little bit closer than you would for a normal push-up. Get a good wide base with your feet so you're stable, and you're going to row the weight up on this side, then on this side. And the idea with this, you want to try to keep your core flat. You don't want to be getting like this. Okay, so try to keep the core steady. It's going to be difficult because it's a core exercise as well. All right? If that's too light for you, obviously go up, but the way to go down on this is to just use your hands, palm, bring your palm to your armpit, armpit, squeeze that back, just like that. Okay, so that's how you can drop down on that one. A sit-up, okay, so everyone knows what a sit-up is, obviously, but I do recommend that you try to do the sit-ups without hooking your feet under something. Reason being is, when you hook your feet under something, you start working all the hip flexors instead of the stomach, okay? So, if you can do it, just keep your feet flat on the floor, and you're going to do your normal sit-up. Now, another way people like to cheat with a sit-up is they'll take their hands back like this and throw their hands forward like that and get momentum. If you want to have an effective workout, you got to get momentum out. Okay, the way to do that is, when you're down here, you have your hands already preset up here, and you bring them backwards, okay, as you come up. A butterfly sit-up, it's called. Like that, okay? That makes it much more effective, okay? Now, if a sit-up is too easy for you, a butterfly sit-up is nothing for you, add a little weight in, right on your chest right here, and you can do that. If it's really easy for you, you can start with the weight here, right out in front of you. Don't go too far back because a lot of people will try to throw it up. Just have it right in front of you, just like this, and bring it up like this, okay? Right up to the sky. So there's a couple different variations there for you to choose from. Do whatever your ability level allows you to do, okay? Always want to focus on form, guys. I don't want you using weight, and then the form is no good. Okay, so an air squat. We're going to come down, we're going to bring our arms forward, and we're going to start to move with our butt going out, and we get our butt to come just below our knees, just like this. Try to keep your torso and your head up. Okay, a lot of people, when they start getting tired of a squat, they'll come down and they'll start getting like this. You don't want to get like that. Keep your head up, your chest out, okay? A little arch in that back, all right? Just like that. Okay, if that is too easy for you, you can add weights. You can do a front rack squat, just like this. Okay, you can do that. Or if you don't want to use the weights, do a palm down rocket jump or a plyometric squat. Palm goes to the ground, jump. jump. Like that. You can get a lot more cardio and conditioning in that variation. Okay? And then the fifth and final exercise is a stiff leg deadlift. You can take some dumbbells. And this is important to get the form right on this, guys. A lot of people will do this and they'll just bend over like this and they got to round it out back. And that's not what you want. You're going to hurt your back that way, especially when you load up the exercise with weight. You want to keep the weights close to your legs the whole time. They're going to go right down your legs. You're going to drag them basically right along your legs. But the key to this exercise is starting the move with the butt going towards the wall behind you. Okay? It doesn't start with a bend out and forward like this. The butt goes out. Okay? See, my butt goes out. The weights are along my legs, and I'm already feeling a lot of tension in my hamstrings right here. Okay? And I'm just below the knee. So that's really as far as you got to go. So if you don't feel tension there, that means you're bending over too much. So get the butt out, all right? So it's just like this, and squeeze the butt at the top. Just like that. Okay? And that one you just, gauge the weight. If it's too easy, go a little heavier. Too hard, take the weight off. All right? So those are the 5 moves. So I mentioned at the top, we're doing a 2-minute AMRAP, as many reps as possible. So we'll start with the push-up. Do a 2-minute AMRAP. See how many reps you get, keep track of that, write it down. Go right to the renegade row, the sit-up, the air squat, and stiff leg deadlifts do the same thing. So then you have 5 different AMRAPs, you got the numbers that you did. The second time through, we're going to go through it one more time. You're going to try to beat what you did that first time in that 2-minute period. So, now that you know this information up front, that doesn't mean that you're going to go dog it the first round and try to beat it the second round. Excuse me, go all out that first round, try to beat it in that second round, alright, and challenge yourself. Alright, so you got a bunch of different variations on the way to do this, so any ability level can do this. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I got another challenge up my sleeve for you guys. We got 2 more in the series. Hope you're liking this. Again, my name is Rich Hunt. You're with Shift Transformations. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next one.